everybody. It is Tuesday, October 24th. Good morning, it's October 23rd, and we're heading out to the Sky Garden.
It's Super Mario!
You can see all of South London.
This is Tricky Brandy and you're watching RV Weekends on YouTube.
Well, good morning. It's day 2 here in the UK, in London, actually. And it's not even morning. Look how low the sun is, and it's like 2 o'clock. It's like 2 o'clock. Can you believe that? That is how low it is. And the same thing with the moon. The moon barely comes up, and it doesn't go any high, and the sky just stays up there and drops back down. It's crazy because of the location towards the North Pole. So they don't get that whole, like we get in Florida, the sun comes right over. In the winter, it kind of angles to the, let me think, angles to the south in the wintertime, but still goes up, 70% high. And then summer directly overhead, almost directly, because we're closer to the equator. Crazy though. I mean, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Crazy. But I don't know if we're gonna do anything today. I know I'm definitely gonna go for a walk. It's beautiful weather. We got to do something. All right, hello everybody. It is Tuesday, October 24th, and heading off for a nice walk. It's a beautiful day. The sun is out. It's amazing. So gonna go do a little walk around, sightseeing, not too long, and then hit a store on the way back. One thing I was surprised to find here in London is hundreds of parks all over the city. Some small, but some grand. Super, super big ones that go for a mile or two. Big parks here, and they're beautiful. They really do a good job of preserving beautiful land for everybody in the city to enjoy. So there's never an excuse to get out of your place and say, it's too much city to here. Nope, there's plenty of parks here to roam around, run around, exercise, jog, play games, soccer, all that stuff. Huge parks, and enjoy nature. As you see, there's plenty of wildlife here living in the city. They're all cold.
out their feathers when they're cold. Look at that one over there with the multi-white and gray mixed patchy feathers. Cousin to the duckling.
And if you've seen any of my past videos, you know I'm always looking for an opportunity to take a beautiful shot of 3K Brandy. She's such a good model. She always does exactly what I need to get a great shot. And here's a 360-degree panoramic view of one section of the park in this beautiful tree here. And I always keep my eye out for the small things to zoom into that are beautiful. Well, we're gonna finish up our walk in the park and head to the grocery market. So here's our last few shots, and there was a cool little bird here on the ground walking around. Very beautiful. What a beautiful park here in London, this Ruskin Park. All right, we made it to the market. Here's 3K Brandy and I are shopping for some food for the evening. And pizza is always good. Spicy meat pizza, I like it. And here's another pizza with sausage and salami and red peppers, sourdough dough bread. Yeah, that's gonna be good. But we're gonna continue shopping here. Let me show you around. Ooh, croissants, yummy. They do have wonderful croissants here in London. Let me show you around the grocery freezer. Oh yeah, one of my favorite sponge cake rolls, yummy. And there's also other things that I've never seen before. I'm sure they're good, but I just never seen these packages before. All right, after we finished the grocery shopping, we went home for the night and got back up to start a new day for a new adventure.
Halloween pizza.
And here's a picture of some of the currency in London. All right, it's a new day, heading out on the new adventure, and our adventure is taking us to an old city with some ancient ruins. But we gotta ride the bus to get there first. And like I've said in many videos in the past, it seems like there's always a cool pub at every turn of a corner. And here's no exception. Cool pub. And here we are coming into Catford, another town over, and you recognize it because of that black building with all the colorful designs. And here we are at the Broadway Theater in Catford. This is the main central area of the city. And here is a staple from around the city, as you know, the red telephone booth. They're still here. Some of them had phones in them. And like I said, I'm a roofer and I'm always looking at roofs. And look at this roof. It has a guaranteed leak right there. It's missing a roof tile. So you know water's getting in there. And look at that. There is one of those towers that signifies we're getting close to the Crystal Palace. And there's the other tower. Yep, there's two of them. So we're getting really close. And here we are at the Crystal Palace bus stop. As you can see, a lot of buses terminate their route here. So we're here. Let's check out Crystal Palace. One of the first things I noticed was this tree. I don't know what this tree is, but it kind of has a Christmas tree look to it. But it's not an evergreen tree that I've ever seen before. And look what we have here. A Sphinx. Remnants of the past. As I learned after visiting this site, the Crystal Palace is no more. It burnt down in 1936. And I did a little bit of research. The Crystal Palace used to be somewhat of a museum, but it was a greenhouse type of museum. Crystal Palace might have come from the fact that the ceiling and the walls were all windows to let in light. And it was a beautiful sanctuary and museum for people to visit for many years. And here are more remnants from the past, 1936. The place obviously has been abandoned, somewhat. Let's just say it hasn't been refurbished or rebuilt. And here is a map of the Crystal Palace Park. It's much larger than what you can see here. It goes off into the distance, as you can see the woods off in the distance, and we'll walk right over there in a minute. But look, this used to be a grand facility. And as you notice the tower, this is the BBC Tower. There's two of them. These are iconic, world-known towers. You can look up on YouTube what used to be here. It was a grand building. And now we're going to move to the woods area, the forest area. It's so beautiful. You can see the leaves changing colors here because we're in October. We're in the autumn. And it's just beautiful. And here is an artist's rendition of the creator of the Crystal Palace, Joseph Paxton. As we continue walking, we come through to a very active sports complex. Yes, it's vibrant. It's the Crystal Palace National Sports Center. So much to do here. You see the volleyball, soccer, or football, and it looks like a baseball field stadium. So there's a lot going on here at Crystal Palace.
All right, it's Wednesday, October 25th. It's a little cloudy and some drizzle here and there, but overall, it's a nice day. So heading out, doing some stuff.
And look what we have here, a radio-controlled on-road race course. How cool is that? I used to do some of that. And over there, it looks like some more fields and practice areas. So cool. I never expected to see this. All right, we're going to continue moving on to a big open park area. How beautiful is this? And here we come across more remnants of the past. I saw in a story that this used to be a observatory of statues of past animals. So they're still here. Well, we end up somewhat like we started. That same kind of unique tree I came across at the very beginning. Here it is again. All right, we finish off our journey through Crystal Palace, and we start to leave and come across a little native critter. And as we leave the Crystal Palace train station, we head toward the local shops in the area. It's gonna be nice. As you can see, it's not just a city, it's a beautiful city. Murals on the walls, tastefully done, and a beautiful theater. Let's check out this theater. It's very cool. Check out these cool lounge areas, perfectly decorated to set the mood for the theater. And we walk out of the one lounge area into the main area, and there's some more seating. Very nice. This area is extremely elegant and professional. Here is another well-decorated lounge area. This place is awesome. All right, here we go back out into the streets and exploring some more around the area. We came across a local pet store, and they were selling Florida tree moss. Well, I don't know if it came from Florida, for $12.99. Look at that little piece you get for $12.99. And if you remember, when 3K Brandy came to Florida, she was just amazed by all the moss all growing off the trees here everywhere. All right, it's starting to get late, so we're going to start heading back now, and we'll show you the great views from this area of downtown London. guys, I'm going to cut the video off here because we got some nightlife to show you and my trip back home, so that would make this video way too long. So I hope you enjoyed the content, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more content just like this, as well as my trips around the state of Florida, kayak, catching lobsters, going to the Florida Keys, and hiking and biking, camping, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell and select all so you'll be notified when I upload my newest video. All right, thank you guys so much, and we will see you next time. All right, there is Jupiter. That's Jupiter. And if we pan over here, it's the moon. It's the moon. Wow, look how high it is. Usually the moon's not that high over here in London. That's right, in London, the moon's not that high usually. This time of year, it is October 24th. Look at the moon, beautiful. Beautiful night here in London.